Do you want to achieve what billionaires achieve? Then do what billionaires do. Most people admire them, some criticize them, but very few study the truth behind their success. Today, I'm going to reveal the strategic plan they use to build empires so you can adapt it to your life and stop dreaming and start executing. Stay until the end, because what I'm about to share can mark the difference between just surviving and building your own financial freedom. Let me show you the difference between an employee mindset, an entrepreneur mindset, and the billionaire mindset. An employee thinks in weeks or months. They focus on job security, on the next paycheck, on stability. Nothing wrong with that, but it keeps them locked in the short term. An entrepreneur thinks in years. They take risks, they innovate, they build. Their focus is growth and freedom, solving problems for customers. And then there's the billionaire mindset. They think in decades. They don't just start businesses, they transform industries. They see massive problems as massive opportunities. The billionaire mindset is marked by patience and foresight. They invest not just in businesses, but in ideas that can change the world. It's about seeing beyond the immediate returns and understanding the long-term impact of their ventures. While employees may seek comfort and stability, entrepreneurs thrive on the unknown, and billionaires capitalize on it, crafting futures that others cannot yet see. Look at Jeff Bezos. He built Amazon with a 20-year vision. Elon Musk risked everything on Tesla and SpaceX because he believed in what the future could look like. Warren Buffett mastered patience, letting decades of compounding do the work. That's the difference. Employees trade time for money. Entrepreneurs build value. Billionaires multiply time through people, systems, and vision. Now here's a challenge for you. Grab a pen and write down this. Where will your life really be in 10 years if you keep doing exactly what you're doing now? And then write down where could it be if you thought like a billionaire, with a 20-year vision, solving big problems, building systems instead of trading hours. When you see the gap between those two answers, you'll understand the real price of your mindset. If you want to understand how billionaires actually build empires, let me walk you through the strategic step-by-step map, the blueprint that separates average success from extraordinary impact. Step 1. Define an outrageous purpose. Billionaires don't chase money. They chase impact. They ask themselves, what problem can I solve that is so big, the world can't ignore it? That's why Bezos focused on making every product available online, or why Musk tackles transportation and space. The question you need to ask is, what problem in the world will I solve that's worth billions? Step 2. Build assets, not just income. There's a huge difference between being self-employed and owning real systems. Income pays the bills, but assets create freedom. Amazon is an asset. It runs as a global system. Tesla's brand is an asset. It creates massive trust and value. Microsoft's software is an asset. It works for people even while Bill Gates sleeps. Step 3 emphasizes the importance of multiplying your knowledge. Every billionaire I've studied has one common trait. They never stop learning. They read obsessively, seek out mentors, and surround themselves with brilliance. For instance, Warren Buffett dedicates much of his day to reading, which exemplifies this principle. A strategic approach is to dedicate at least one focused hour each day to learning, as knowledge compounds faster than money. Step 4 reveals that while ideas are abundant, ruthless execution is what sets billionaires apart. They create systems that eliminate distractions, ensuring consistent progress by obsessively scheduling their time, protecting their health and energy, and making swift decisions. They refine their actions along the way, never waiting for perfection. These billionaires demonstrate that ideas alone are not enough. Execution is what truly matters. No billionaire builds alone. Every empire is made of alliances. They deliberately surround themselves with people smarter than them in different areas. Think about it. Steve Jobs had Wozniak. Elon Musk has entire teams of engineers and scientists challenging him daily. Greatness is a network game. They think big, but they start small. They dominate one market, then scale worldwide. Uber didn't begin as an international giant. It started in San Francisco with one service, refined the model, then spread across the globe. You start with the corner, but you always hold the world in mind. Step 7. Emotional control and resilience. Here's the truth. Failures will break almost everyone. But the billionaire mindset isn't about avoiding pain. It's about mastering it. Think of Musk. He watched rocket after rocket explode before SpaceX finally succeeded. Emotional control is the foundation that keeps everything else standing. So if you want the billionaire map, remember this. Outrageous purpose, assets, not income, constant learning, ruthless execution, powerful networks, global vision with local action and unshakable resilience. And then, the real question for you is, which step will you start taking today? Imagine you want to create a company that revolutionizes online education in Latin America. Step 1, define your purpose. Step 2, build your platform as an asset. Step 3, surround yourself with experts. Step 4, execute daily. Step 5, partner with universities. In 10 years, that vision could be impacting millions and generating massive wealth. People always ask me, what does a billionaire's day actually look like? Let me break it down for you. Most billionaires live by a structured routine that protects their energy and maximizes focus. At 5 a.m., they wake up, exercise, and often meditate. Why? Because their body and mind are their first assets. Without fuel, there's no empire. From 6 to 9 a.m., they do strategic thinking. This isn't email or busy work. It's high-level decision-making, planning, and setting direction for their companies. Between 10 a.m. and 5 p.m., they execute meetings with key players, driving critical projects, removing obstacles, and making sure momentum never stops. Evenings are for reading, family time, and rest. Remember, billionaires protect their recovery as much as their work. Sleep, relationships, learning. That's their way of refueling for the next day. Now you might be thinking, that sounds great, but what if I'm starting from zero? Here's the truth. You can adapt their structure to your level. You may not wake up at 5 a.m. right away, but you can choose 1 hour in the morning to focus on your body and mind, even a short workout and 10 minutes of journaling or meditation. You don't run a billion-dollar company yet, but between 6 and 9 a.m. block time for your long-term vision, studying, building skills, outlining ideas. That's your strategic CEO time. During the day, treat your main job or side hustle like the execution block. Focus on the work that moves you closer to freedom, not just the tasks that pay the bills. And at night, trade 1 hour of scrolling or distractions for reading online courses or quality time with people who support your growth. The point isn't to copy billionaires. It's to copy their discipline. They design their days so that every hour compounds into decades of results. So ask yourself, starting tomorrow, how will you structure your day to plant the seeds of your future empire? The final challenge is upon you. For the next 30 days, apply just one of these steps. If your way of thinking and acting doesn't change, you can go back to your old routine. But if you do apply it, I guarantee it will be impossible to think the same way again. Do what billionaires do. Build mindset systems and purpose. It's not about becoming rich overnight. It's about planting the seeds that will make you free. If this video opened your mind, hit that subscribe button, drop a comment, and share this with someone who needs to hear it. That way we grow this unstoppable community together.